Okay, for our trap bar, B stance, or kickstand deadlift, basically what we're going to do here is we're going to set up in a B stance. This is the main difference here. So just so you can see my feet in case the plates were blocking them, we're going to set up in the middle of the bar and then just stagger, in this case my right foot, back ever so slightly. Heels come up off the ground because 90% of my weight is going to be on my left foot. You want to make sure you have a good tripod foot in that left foot. Okay. Now this is going to be basically a single leg version of a deadlift. So that being said, we don't want to turn this into an RDL, which is more of kind of, and you can still do kickstand or B stance or single leg kind of supported RDLs as well. But with the RDLs, you're kind of keeping this leg a little straighter. You're hinging at the hips, driving them back. Weight's a little bit more forward in this position. Whereas with what I just showed you with the deadlift, just like you would with a normal deadlift, you're going to get to a certain spot where it's going to look very similar, and then you're going to kind of bend. Okay, so that's going to be the difference here. All right, so good stance, right in the middle of the trap bar. We're going to stagger that right foot back ever so slightly. Right heel comes up. 90% of my weight's on my left foot. I have a good tripod foot, weight behind the big toe, so the ball of the big toe, ball of the small toe, pinky toe, and then right in the middle of the heel. That's your tripod foot. Good stack of thorax on top of pelvis, big breath in. Exhale, let the lower ribs just naturally fall to belt buckle. We're just trying to avoid overly flexed and overly extended positions. Once you have that, we're gonna hinge. We're gonna come down, reach, and grab the bars. You wanna pull the slack out of the bar, okay? Just that little sound you heard. When you do that, you're gonna kind of corkscrew your shoulders back and down, almost like you have oranges in your armpits. You're trying to squeeze the oranges to make orange juice. You're gonna feel that connection with your lats. Your back's gonna be nice and tight, and that's gonna obviously protect you overall, but also protect your lower back, okay? Pull the slack out of the bar, get tight, and then when you're ready, we're gonna drive that left foot into the ground and really drive our hips forward and come on up. When you're coming up, just be careful not to overextend your hips because now you're putting pressure on your low back, okay? So just coming up to standing nice and tall. From here, down quick, okay? Big breath in, get tight, drive up. Okay? On the way down, like I said, you're going down quick, but within control. If you're at a gym, like a powerlifting gym or some sort, you can even drop the barbell if you want. If you're not, you're more of a conventional gym, don't do that. Go down fast, but yet controlled. Guys, that is your trap bar, B stance or kickstand deadlift.